Namaste. Um, Today we will be looking at my completed pages for December 2021, and I actually did better than usual. I have done 30 pages from 26 books. This was possible because I was having a few days off during this month and I was able to then color a lot more. But that being said, because of that, I ended up bruising my fingers because I was coloring so much. So I have to stop. Um, Otherwise, I might end up having to give my hand a little more rest. My wrist is also paining. So I thought I'll stop for the month. I'm recording this on 26th of December. So 4 more days, but it's normal because anyways, usually I do record my monthly completed pages around the 25th or 26th of every month. So this is normal for me. Uh, Before we start on the pages, I will show you the um, markers and pens that I have finished using up and will need to throw them out. And then I'll show you some of the whips and then we go on to the completed pages. So I finished this one deep red touch new marker. Then I finished these two green, pale green and spectrum green. I also finished pastel yellow, and this one is yellow orc. So these 5 markers I finished, plus I have finished 2 Sakura jelly roll pens, and I have finished 2 pentel. These ones I have been using like there's no tomorrow, and there is a problem since I have heard that these pens are now out of manufacture. I have suddenly fallen in love with them even more, and I seem to be going through them a little more than usual. So I'm a bit worried how I'm going to replace them. I still don't know of any brand which has a similar output. If you know of any brand uh, which has the metallic pens which are good quality, please let me know in the comments box below. Okay, so now let us move on to the work in progress. A few of these work in progress you would have already seen in my previous videos, and some of them are new. So for example, this one I already had from the previous month. I had started this as a part of my India coloring color along, but I could never finish it, and I have not managed to finish it even now. But I have managed to make a lot of progress, but it's too intricate and my eyesight is really not helping me. The spaces, if you see this, are like too small and there's too many colors. You can see how many colors are there like in a small space of area. So I think I'll finish this maybe in the coming month, but I really have to wait for good light, and nowadays it's very difficult to have good light. For the past whole week it has been raining, and I didn't have any daylight at all. Today, for the first time after 7 days, I'm having some daylight, but since I'm sitting with these bruised fingers, I cannot do the coloring today. So uh, I'll have to keep this pending, sadly. And then I also started this one. This was part of my holiday wish scavenger hunt. So I'm doing this in completely in pencils, and that's why it's taking me a bit longer, but I really like how the picture is turning out to be, but it's going to take a long time because of the pine leaves. It's like I have to be careful when I'm coloring because there's a lot of gap in between, so it's taking me a bit longer to color each strand separately. Also after I color that, I'll still need to do something about the background and stuff like that, so I don't know, this is going to take a little bit longer than I expected. Then I have this book, 2 pages. They are in work in progress for almost a whole year. This page I did not do any progress, I didn't touch it, but the other one I have managed to color a little bit more, but it's still far from over. But now the remaining space is a lot less, so I'm hoping I will be able to finish this one soon. Then I started a page in this one, and I have finished only this much. Again, the problem is my eyesight, and the numbers are quite light, which is good because after you color them you cannot see the numbers underneath the color, but the problem is then I cannot see them, and that's why this is taking me so much longer to finish. So like, see, I can barely make anything out now also. I don't know when I'm going to finish these ones. I had a incomplete page in this one which I'm supposed to do with the pastels, and I didn't work on this at all. And then I have the page which is there from more than a year, and I didn't even feel like going back to it, so yeah, this one is still pending. So these are my work in progress. Some of these I'm expecting to be able to complete because I have made progress in them, but some of them might remain a work in progress even for the upcoming month. So now let's start with my completed pages. I did my first page from this book, which is the Kawai Girls Grayscale. I have had this book for the whole year, if I'm not wrong. And I did one page, and I did this on 24th of December to celebrate Christmas. So I did this. I wanted to use a lot more reds and stuff like that, but then I thought, yeah, that's so cliche, so I just colored it with a little different color. I'm not particularly happy with the way her dress has come, but otherwise it's fine. This one, as I said, I did on 24th, and I have used only markers and a little bit of pentel. I have been using those pens like crazy. I have used those on the stars and the ornaments. So wherever I felt like I needed a little bit of glitter, I have used them. So yeah. Then surprisingly, I think I did only one mandala. I'm not sure, I don't remember, but I think I did only one mandala this month, and that is this one. I did this on the 15th of December, and I have done this with Stadler Tri Plus Fine Eyeliner and Copic. I like how this has come. It's having most of the fluorescent colors. And I didn't bother to fill it up completely because I thought it was looking nice like this. Then I did two sort of Zen doodly pages. I did this one from this book, which is called Peace, and did this with Tongfu shop markers. Then from the same series I have another book which is Color Me Calm, and I did one page from here also. This one I did on the 18th of December, and I did this only in metallic colors, silver, gold and copper. A friend of mine suggested black and gold combination, and I was like, that's a very nice combination, but I could not imagine a page only with black and gold. So I just added a tinge of copper and silver to it just to round it off. But it's looking quite nice. I liked the idea. Then I did one page, I think I did 2 pages, sorry, 2 pages from this 100 easy designs. And I think they were a part of my holiday wish scavenger hunt. So let's see. Yeah, so I did this one on the 30th of November, but since I had already prepared my November video, I'm showing it to you in December, and this was part of the holiday wishes scavenger, and the prompt was candles. So I had selected this picture for that. For this one, I have used Pentel hybrid, touch new markers, and Brute square pencils. And again, if you see the shine on the what do you say, the binder, I have used the Pentel hybrid. As I said, I have been using these pens even more since I came to know that they are no longer in manufacture. I don't know why. Then I did this one again. This one I did on the 1st of December. This was also a part of the holiday wishes scavenger hunt, and the prompt for this was the gifts. So I have used Touch New, Tongfu, and Sakura Jelly roll pens on this one. I think I went a bit crazy with the white jelly roll on this one. It actually spoils the picture. Should have just left it alone. Then this one was like a tagged page from so many months. I finally have finished this. Believe it or not, this was from the Olympic scavenger hunt, and this was the first prompt, like where are you from, and I had selected this book, and I had self challenged myself that I'll finish one page from this one. So I have finally managed to finish this one, and I have finished this on 25th of December. I have used Crayola Sweeper tips and Artlicious pencils and Pentel hybrid metallics. Again, you will hear the Pentel hybrid metallics a lot. The reason I had to use the Crayola was because this book is double-sided, and look, even despite that, it's like almost spoiled the page behind it. So I'm not sure. Maybe I need to remember in future pages not to use markers at all, because it apparently is not strong enough to support that. But if you see, I have used the hybrid metallic a lot to reflect the jewelry and the embellishments, ornaments, and all that. So yeah, I did not like very much the skin tone that I selected for the female. The male is okay, but the female, I selected very, like, it's very orangish. I don't know what I was thinking, but I had already colored a foot by the time I realized that it was absolutely wrong color. So I just, anyways, went ahead with it. Then I did a few Creative Haven ones. So the first book from Creative Haven is this American House by A.G. Smith, and this was also a part of my I think this was part of my prompt where I had to color books. In August, I had decided to color only artists with A alphabet, and this was one of the books that was supposed to be colored, and I never got down to it. Finally, I finished it, but this is already leaving a stain, and I forgot to put a paper, and it has stained the 2 pages. I'm hoping that I hope I remember to put something now, and I should be able to salvage this hopefully. This one I did on the 10th of December, and I have used touch new markers, and that's why the staining. And I also used Faber-Castell connector pens and a little bit of Brute pencils to round it off. I like how this is looking. I kept it minimalist. I did not want to color every given space on this one because I knew I will spoil it. So I just kept to the bare minimum, and it's looking quite good. Then I did a page from Entangled Christmas by Angela Porter, Creative Heaven, and I did this one. I use the pencil tool again for the whole picture, and like I made it very shiny. I have also used, I think so, some other jelly pens or something like that, but or markers, like some of it is not shiny, like these leaves are looking like normal markers. Yeah, but most of it is with the shining hybrid dual metallics. I completed this on the 9th of December. My throat is hurting so badly. I'm sorry. I might keep on swallowing every few minutes because of that. Okay. I also had a page in this one from a very long time which was tagged for coloring, and this was, if I'm not wrong, the um, summer scavenger hunt, and the prompt was ice cream. So I finally finished this one, and it is from the book Main Street by Teresa Goodrich, and I finished this on 25th of December, and I have used Touch New, Tongfu, and some penciling, Artlicious pencils. So I did also use a little bit of pentel, if you can see on the door knobs and the shining here and here, also here a little bit, but most of it was just markers. Then I had a roll from the Colourist where I had to color Santa in anything but red, and I was really worried where to find it, and then it was just pure accident that I found this one, because I just took this book to color something for Christmas, and then I realized that the color by number book actually was suggesting everything in blue for the Santa. So I really liked how it turned out. This is from Christmas, Color by Number by George Topikis, and I actually started the page by using markers, but I was not able to control the spread because there were a lot of stars and stuff like that. So I then switched from the marker to the pencils, because I could then move it around the stars a lot better. So that's why you see like some of the sky is like bright blue, and then it's a very different color. So I did this with Brutfruner squares basically, and I had started using Amazon basic markers, but I gave up because they were spreading uh, beyond my control, and not because they were spreading very badly, but the problem was that the stars were very small, so it was very difficult for me to control around them with markers. So I decided to go with the pencils finally, and that's how I finished this. I did this on the 6th of December. Then I did 3 books of what do you call it, Cactus Girl and Bright Ideas combination. So I finished one page from here. This I did with Sakura jelly rolls. I actually ran out of gel pen when I was doing this, and that's why I had to shift colors, and I did not even bother to choose a similar color. I just actually went with a completely different color, but I'm glad that it did not affect the output, and it's really looking quite nice. I'm very happy with this page. I finished this on the 5th of December. Then I did a page from this one, Silhouettes, one color. And I did the first page, and I have done this with Touch New markers. I'm not sure if it stains or not. I can't see any staining, so I'm glad that it has not yet stained. And usually I don't use the Touch New markers for spaces like this because they tend to spread, but I think it's not looking that bad when you look from far. So at this distance, it's looking quite fine, and I'm happy with the outcome. Then I did one page from Colorful Patterns and did the first page. And again, I have done this with Touch New markers. I did this on the 11th of December. I did one page from Sun Life Drawing, Color by Number Day Patterns, and I did this page as a trial for reviewing the Amazon Basics markers that I have recently purchased, and this was the outcome. I think it looks quite good for such a budget marker, and the only thing is that they have only 24 shades, but otherwise it's quite good, and also it did not brown, so there's no staining, and I'm very happy about that. So that's a good sign. I did this on the 2nd of December. Then I did quite a few color Costopia books. I did a page from Trains, Mosaic Color by Number. I did this on the 4th of December, and I have used Amazon Basics and Copic and Touch New markers. I had to use Copic on such a cheap book because there were some shades which I couldn't find in Touch New or in Amazon Basics, because they literally have like 4 shades of blue and like greens and grays. I finished this one on the 4th of December. Then I did a page from large print. This one I finished on the 3rd of December, and I did this with Amazon Basics. So as you can see, they are quite good. I did a page from New York. I did this on the 14th of December, and I have used Touch New, Tongfu and Copic. Then I did a page from this space coloring book, black background, and I did this on the 11th of December, and I have used only Touch New markers for this one, and I hope it doesn't leave a stain anyway. Till now I can't see any staining, so I'm hoping not. Then this Flowers Color by Number by Color Costopia. Did this one, and again I used the Pentel Hybrid for the borders. As I said, I went crazy with those pens this month. And for the actual colors, I have used Touch New markers. Then we move on to the Sachin Sachdeva pages. I did, I think, 4 from this cute dinosaur. This is one of the books that I am hoping to finish in 2022. So let's see. I did this one on the 5th of December by using Amazon Basics. Sorry about the background noise. 22nd of December I finished this one. Again, for this one I used Touch New markers. Then on 23rd I finished this one. For this I used a combination of Touch New and Tongfu. And then on 24th I finished this one, and I used only Tongfu markers for this. I did a page from Halloween paper cut art, and this is the one without the borders, and I really didn't mind the fact that it didn't have borders. I have done this with Amazon Basics and think it looks quite okay. I also purchased Color by Color paper cut Christmas advent calendar, and I did only one page from this one. So since I was doing this on the 12th of December, I decided to do the page 12, but there is a severe staining and I hope it doesn't spoil the page behind it. I can already see some staining, but I'm hopefully going to be able to salvage this. I used Touch New and Tofu Shop markers for this one. Then I did a page from Stained Glass Egyptian Designs Color by Number, and I did this with Amazon Basics, and I think I didn't select the colors properly, but it was a easy page to color and it's not looking bad, but somehow I feel that this was not the yellow or the peach that they had in mind when they assigned these colors. Also, I did a little bit changes over here. The if you see here, it's showing 18 and here it's showing 20. So for me it was not very symmetrical, and I have this sort of OCD. If a page can be perfectly divisible in two in terms of design, then I cannot color it in two different ways. It somehow irks me, so I changed the way the numbers were given and I matched them. So here also it was 18 and here it was 20, so it was supposed to be different colors, but I just did my own thing and this was the final outcome. Then the last, I did 3 Disney books, so let me show you. I did this page and I have done this on the 30th of November, and I have used Crayola super tips for this one. I did this on the 28th of November and I have used again Crayola super tips for this. I like the fact that there were less colors to be used on this page. And then I did this one on the 2nd of December, and I'm totally unhappy with this because I did not pay attention to the direction of the strokes and it looks very messy. Here, though you can see the streaking, it's in the same direction, but on the face it's like all over the place. So I'm a bit unhappy about this, but from far it looks quite okay, so not bad. And that's it. These are the pages that I have colored in December, and as I will also put in the subject of this video, I have done 30 pages in 26 books, and that's been a big number compared to my previous month. So thanks for having stopped by. If you have not yet subscribed, then please do so and have a nice day. Bye.